Assalamu alaikum everyone, this is Sabahat and I'm live in my session. So first of all, welcome to everyone who's back after the weekend, and I hope you enjoyed your weekend as well. So first of all, let me go on Facebook and check who's live with me, and then I can start with the session. And in the meantime, those of you who have already guessed what this session is about, you can pour in your suggestions in the comment box and let me know. Okay. So now, yeah, let me reload the page so I know who's live over there. Okay, so I can see myself live in the session, and I'm just going to wait. Okay, so it's 8 o'clock already, and I can just start with the session. Okay, right. So today's session, it's about, as you might have guessed from the caption. The caption is about it's basically how you can build a successful brand in a specific niche, or whatever the niche is. And that is when you are an entrepreneur, so you are beaming with so many ideas and so many things, and you want to achieve that as an entrepreneur. So in order to have, if the one thing that you need for a successful and sustainable brand, that is a that's a perfect niche. So what, I'm just going to talk about certain things which are necessary in order for you to become a successful brand, whether it's your services, whether it's a brand which you want to launch, or whatever you have in your mind as an entrepreneur. So there are certain steps and there are certain tips which I'm going to give you today. With if you follow these tips, you can establish your own brand, and then you can go on as your brand or as your services develop with time. So the number one thing, like आपने जो है अक्सर सुना होगा कि भाई in order to achieve something, you need to have a passion, you need to have a burning desire, you need to have a fire inside you. So that's the flame that keeps you going if you want to achieve something in life. So this fire, the fire which I'm talking about, it's the fire of passion. So if you have a passion, and that passion can be related with anything. It can be your passion for interior decoration, it can be your passion for arts, it can be your passion for writing, it can be your passion for video editing, it can be your passion for being a social media handler. Then there are so many other passions. So you can just you need to focus on your passion, on your desire, on the burning flame that's inside you. So first of all, you need to identify the passion and the expertise. Now the first thing is your passion, and then you need to have certain level of expertise regarding that passion. Like if you are an artist, so in order to um, serve your services, or launch your product, whether it's arts product, then you need to have certain level of expertise in that particular area. So whatever your passion is, you have to have some skills in that passion. If I would talk about myself, I'm more of a social media person, and then I do have specific skills regarding that, because I have been on social platforms for quite some time. It has been 15 plus years since I'm on these social platforms, and now in a way I do know the ins and out. And then as you keep on learning and you keep on upgrading yourself, you don't just upgrade your computer or digital softwares, rather you also update your own self. So you also upgrade your own softwares by learning new technologies, new skills, new softwares each day. And that's that's what you do. You keep on inculcating those expertise and skills into your professional life. So when you identify your passion, you need to have that specific skills, and even if you don't have those skills, you can always learn. So there is no harm in learning something new. And you know what, most people think that after a certain age you can't learn, but the inner side, the inner secret, it's that the more you learn, the more active you remain, and plus your brain cells, they keep on developing. So it's not like you become a dead person after a certain age and you can't learn. So you have to learn, you have to keep on improving yourself, and that's how transformations take place. And you never know, you might be a billionaire at the age of 60. So most people who have been successful, they were past their 40s and 60s. So if you just read the biography of different people, you'll notice yourself. Okay, so the number one thing is you need to identify your passion and expertise, and by that you need to start listing your interest. What are your interests? Then what are your hobbies, and what are those areas of expertise? Then what you can do is you can also consider topics which you enjoy discussing, and those are going to be the topics on which you can speak volumes. It's not that there's going to be an end on those things. Like अक्सर औकात आपने देखा होगा कि जब दो ख़वातीन मिल के बैठ जाती हैं तो they keep on talking and talking and talking, and then there has to be some intervention. Someone has to intervene and stop them, that okay, now get up and go and make something. Either it's something for cooking, or either it's some chore that they have to just break their talk and go and do that chore. So this is the same thing with your interest on certain topics. So if you have an interest in topic, then you can speak volumes on it, and it's not going to be an stoppage. Like कि इस तरह नहीं होगा कि आपका शायद वो ख़जाना ख़त्म हो जाएगा उस टॉपिक पे बोलने से. The more you're going to speak about it, the more you'll be filled with knowledge, and knowledge is going to it's going to keep on coming, and you're going to keep on talking about that particular thing. So you have to pin down the list of topics about which you can speak volumes, and then it doesn't get bored as well. Because अगर आप किसी ऐसी चीज़ पे बात करना शुरू करेंगे which you're not interested in talking about, then you first of all you yourself will get bored, and then the audience will get bored as well. So this is the number one thing. अच्छा, then जो है क्योंकि your passion and expertise, it's going to fuel your content creation, and it's going to keep you motivated in the long run, and in the same way it's going to keep motivated your audience in the long run as well, because they are going to be engaging with your content, and they'll be waiting when you're going to come live, when you're going to deliver the session, what your topic is going to be about. So they are going to be engaged in whatever you're delivering. So whether it's services, or whether it's product, or whether it's your brand, so this is what's going to keep you and the audience motivated. अच्छा, इसमें जो second चीज़ है which you're going to keep in mind, it's that you have to research the audience demand. Like it's not that आप ठीक है, you are going to talk about things what you are passionate about, but then उन चीज़ों में भी बहुत सी ऐसी चीज़ें होंगी जो कि audience search कर रहे होंगे. Like when you visit different platforms, when you visit YouTube, then over there you are searching certain things. Like आपके interest की जो चीज़ें हैं, you're going to search those things, and then उससे क्या होगा, उससे ये होगा कि different platforms की अपनी policy होती है. So when an audience or when a person is searching for a specific thing, so automatically वो videos आपके सामने आने शुरू हो जाती हैं. And that's how YouTube or different platforms also know, okay, this is a content which is being searched again and again, and उस तरीके से उनकी वॉल्यूम ज़्यादा बढ़ती है, उनके सब्सक्राइबर ज़्यादा बनते हैं, उनकी फॉलोअरशिप ज़्यादा बढ़ती है. And this is how creators know, okay, this is their content which is getting more viewership, so they are going to make content according to that. So you have to research what is your audience demand, what are they searching for, whether it's just a video for talking sake, or whether it's a solution related video. So whatever that demand is, you have to research that. और वो आप जो है किस तरीके से रिसर्च कर सकती हैं. यू कैन यूज़ गूगल ट्रेंड्स, यू कैन यूज़ social media analytics, then you can also use keywords to identify some popular topics, and then you can research queries within your area. Whatever that demand is, you will ultimately find with these tools if you are going to if you want to talk about something. Okay. Then इसमें जो है एक और जो चीज़ आ जाती है which is very important, you need to assess market competition. Like without assessing what the competition is, if you keep on making videos or if you keep on generating content and there is no one who's going to view it, then it's of no use. Rather आपका time भी waste होगा, आपकी energy भी waste होगी, and it's of no use. So you need to assess the market competition, whatever the market is demanding, whatever competition it's in the market, you have to go according to that. और उसको आप जो है then you have to evaluate that competition within your niches. जो भी आपकी chosen niche है, you have to evaluate that competition, and then there might be some competition which is going to be very healthy, but then again there is going to be some competition which is going to be hard. So you have to you have to aim for the right competition, because you have to see where you stand out in that competition. ये नहीं कि भाई the competition is very hard and you are able to cope up with it. So always go for niches which are which are not very common in the marketplace. Rather they are rare, and you have a good grasp over those topics or those niches, so you can always take those, but then you have to do that market research. अच्छा, then जो है cause जो भी market competition होना या जो भी research हो या whatever your niches is, it has to offer something unique. It has to have a unique perspective. Your perspective has to differ from the others, even though like if you are taking topics which are like there are other creators who are using those topics, but then what's going to be the difference? What is the different thing that you are offering and others are not offering? So you have to keep that in mind. अच्छा, then इसमें जो है एक और जो चीज़ आ जाएगी, you need to consider the monetization opportunities as well, because these platforms, why do we use these platforms? Basically we use these platforms so we can earn some money out of it. Now though you are providing knowledge and everything, but still at the back of the mind, every one of us, we want to earn something out of it. So for that you need to consider what monetization opportunities are available. Like on YouTube, one is that when you have sufficient subscribers and watch time and whatever their policies are, when you are able to meet that criteria, then your channel can be monetized. But then even after it's monetized, still you have to keep that interest. You have to keep your viewers engaged. It's not going to be like that once you're monetized you can just leave everything in the doldrums and you think that every month you're going to get the money. No, it does not happen like that. So even after monetization, still you need to have the same curiosities, you need to have the same passion to develop more and do more good. So it's a continuous effort. It's not that you're just making an effort to get it monetized. Even after monetization you have to work more to keep the audience engaged, and plus to improve your quality of video whatever you're uploading. So that's very important, and that's one of the things which most creators miss out. As long as they're monetized, they just forget it. They just think, okay, now every month we are going to have sufficient income, so we don't have to work. But then that devalues your channel, and it devalues your credibility as well, and you don't want that. Okay, then another thing is also you can always consider other opportunities, other monetization opportunities. Like I won't just talk about Facebook. There are other platforms as well, and like there's TikTok, and it has plenty of opportunities if your account is created from places where the monetization has many options. And other than that, if you do not have those opportunities, still you can deal in other things. You can deal in digital assets. you can sell your services, and then you can even do affiliate marketing, or you can do some kind of sponsored content. So these are all the monetization opportunities which you can avail from different platforms. Okay, now coming to my next topic, next point, it's that you need to define your target audience. Now, targeting audience, that's very important. Like, you have selected your niche according to market research and everything, and what you are passionate about. But then again, you have to establish this thing: who is your audience, who is going to watch your content. If you don't know who your audience is, then there's no use of creating a content or making a video, because at the end of the day, you won't be getting viewership. There won't be many people who is going to come to your content. So you need to define your target audience, and then that you can do by knowing the demographics, or the interest, or the pain points, or understanding your audience. It's going to really help you to create a content that's resonating with the audience, or what they are looking for, or what do they want to watch. So that is another thing. And then whatever you are going to do, it has to align with your brand values. Like, it can't be like, if we take the example of beauty industry, let's take the example of makeup. Like, if you are talking about makeup, then whatever strategy you are planning, it has to go according to the makeup. Now, it can't be like, you are talking about a lipstick, and you are posting something totally opposite than lipstick. So you have to talk um, on things which is going to align with the brand value, not something against it. Now, इसकी जो है, अगर आप जो है एग्जांपल देखें from TikTok, like when you're scrolling on TikTok, then there are many channels जहाँ पर जो है they are they're advertising a kind of product, and then उसी product से related they have links, so you can just click those links, or you watch the advertisement, and then you just click on the link, and then you are gone to the shop, and over there you can purchase that particular product. So in the same way, आप जो है जो भी जो है प्रोडक्ट को जो है लॉन्च कर रहे होंगे, या जो भी प्रोडक्ट एडवर्टाइज कर रहे होंगे, एवरीथिंग हैज़ टू बी इन अलाइन विद द ब्रांड goals. So it's not going to be irrelevant, because if it's going to be irrelevant, then obviously no one is going to be engaged in your video, and everyone is going to think कि भाई दिखा रहे कुछ और हैं और बता रहे कुछ और हैं. So it becomes irrelevant. So whatever you do, and if I talk about YouTube, so YouTube, it's very people who come over there, like I have mostly observed that there are certain videos जहाँ पर जो है लोग YouTube thumbnails कुछ और देते हैं और अंदर कुछ और होता है. Now that's totally irrelevant, and people on social platforms, and even those who are sitting at the back of these platforms, they're not naive. They know what is going on, and it creates a very bad impression, and it also challenges your credibility as a creator, cause you have to take things in the right direction, rather than कि आप जो है manipulate करें, आप जो है thumbnail को जो है अट्रैक्टिव बनाने के लिए उसमें जो है कोई और बात करें, और अंदर वीडियो में कोई और बात करें. सो पीपल ऑल्सो दे स्टॉप वॉचिंग सच वीडियोज़ कि अगर उसमें ये वाली सिनेरियो हो रहा हो. सो अगर ये वाला सिनेरियो है, तो देन चैनल मोनेटाइज नहीं हो सकता, एंड पीपल आर नॉट गोइंग टू वॉच योर वीडियोज़ एज वेल. सो you have to go on the straight path, and the straight path, though it's difficult, but it's not impossible. So everything is possible. You just have to be on the right path. I would just say that, क्योंकि this is my observation. अच्छा, then उसमें जो है एक और जो चीज़ है, which is the last thing, that is you need to be flexible and adaptable. Now niche selection, it's not set in stone. सो इट्स नॉट समथिंग कि भाई आप कहें कि भाई यही नीच सेलेक्ट करनी है. अब ये भी हो सकता है कि जब आप वो नीच सेलेक्ट करें उस टाइम पे तो वो बहुत पॉपुलर हो, इट्स मार्केट बेस्ड, इट्स मार्केट में भी है, और उसके साथ जो है ऑडियंस भी इंगेज हो रहे हैं, बट इट्स नॉट नेसेसरी, इट्स गोइंग टू रिमेन द सेम in the coming years. So then what you can do is you can switch your niche, and more or less जो भी आप niche लेंगे वो उससे रेलिवेंट ही लेंगे. इस तरह नहीं होगा कि टोटली जो है ना आपने एक जो है चैनल बनाया है और उसमें जो है एक नीश एक चीज़ एड्रेस करिए, दूसरी चीज़ एड्रेस करिए. सो मोर और लेस जो है आपस में उनके रेलिवेंस होगा. देन यू कैन continue with the same channel. But then if some kind of clash comes जिसमें जो है वो दोनों niche एक ही जगह पे meet नहीं करें, तो you can always make a new channel instead of कि उस channel के साथ आप चिपके रहें and you try on giving different things. तो उसमें क्या होगा, उसमें यह होगा कि anyone who's going to come on your channel, they are going to think कि भाई ये तो खिचड़ी बनी हुई है and it's a whole soup and we don't want soup, we need one particular thing. So rather than being rigid in your stances and in your values, rather you need to be flexible. So the more flexible you are, the more growth mindset you have, the more you'll be able to develop your content accordingly. And also with that you obviously you'll be prepared to change your strategy accordingly and adapt accordingly. So this is all what I wanted to discuss today regarding niche for your content creation as an entrepreneur. And now if anyone has any question, Hafiz, Mehboob Ali, thank you so much for watching and joining this session. And now if anyone has any question, you can let me know, and I'll take your questions. And if anyone wants to come live in this live video, so you can also come at the top of my screen and I'll take you live in this session. And if no one has any questions, then you can also let me know. And in the meantime, I'm just going to go on my Facebook and check. Okay, so I can see your emojis coming. Thank you for your emojis. And also, if today's session was clear to you and you don't have any issues, then you can show it in the form of your emojis, through which I know if the topic was clear to you. And okay, so I'm just either those emojis came beforehand or they're going to come once I wind up the session. So what do you say? ओके, सो अगर किसी को आज के सेशन से कोई बात समझ नहीं आई तो शो मी योर थम्स अप और योर थम डाउन इमोजीज अगर बात समझ नहीं आई. और अगर बात समझ आ गई है तो देन यू कैन शो योर स्माइली इमोजीज, जिससे मुझे पता चल जाए कि आपको आज का सेशन समझ आ गया. राइट. So now today I don't have anyone who wants to come at the top of my screen and wants to come live. So I'll bid everyone bye bye, and tomorrow inshallah I'll come live again in my evening session. And in the meantime, anyone who has any topic which you want me to discuss in my session, I will discuss that in my session. That is if you have any. So you can just pour in your comments in the inbox and I'll read from there. And in the meantime, till tomorrow, bye bye and take care. Allah Hafiz.